Well, hello, Life Path 2. Welcome to your readings at the round table for your monthly numerology of December 2022. I'm Jennifer, and this is my co host, Mouse. He and Badger are in a little bit of a fight over who gets the desk today. And so Badger hopped down, and Mouse got up here, and now Badger's mad. He's sitting right over there just staring. Doesn't look good. And then we have, of course, have the lovely Jasmine. I know, so precious. Yes. All right, Life Path 2. You will note that I am not doing the master number 11 that reduces down to 2 with you. We had some requests here at Readings at the Round Table to do the Life Path numbers for the master numbers separate. Let's give it a shot. I'm open. All right. So two people are destined to seek out personal happiness, harmony, um, and just like love, placing more importance on that friendship, love, and security more than power and financial gain, and financial success, or just because this is the most important thing to a two is unity. Mm, love it. There's a two in my house. Um, so while we have that going on, December for twos is a 2 month. Yep, it's great. All the numerology for December is your own number. So twos are experiencing their own number this month. It's all about couples, it's all about relationships, it's all about partnerships of all kinds. Unity with each other, with the community, with your family, with work, with groups that you're involved in. It's about cooperation and having an open heart, making these soul connections. It's about the law of attraction this month, and really, really nurturing some of the things that's going on in your life. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, this is your gestation period. This is the time for it. Now, I say all of this to tell you that during this time, we have a full moon in Gemini in December. Normally, I'm all about like this full moon energy with, especially with Gemini, because I have a Gemini moon. However, it's just like, I don't know if you heard some of my other shows and some of my other videos, how I cautioned everybody against manifesting during the eclipse season this year. Not because, well, normally I manifest a lot during eclipse season because I like to harness that energy. This eclipse season was a little bit harsher because Mars was in Gemini and Mars went retrograde in Gemini right between the two eclipses. This time we have a full moon in Gemini, and we still have Mars in Gemini, but Mars is retrograde in Gemini. So Mars in Gemini is a little, and yes, that's a technical term. And Mars retrograde in Gemini is seriously like, so this is kind of harsh. It's kind of harsh. You're going to see a lot of aggression during this time. And the important thing is to watch out for your relationships, because your relationships could be experiencing this. As a two, this is going to affect you at a partnership, at a relationship, at a um all types of relationship levels. This could be your family, this could be romantic, this could be business, this could be with your friends. You're going to feel that aggressiveness during this time. Don't feed into it. This is not the time to feed into it, because this is how it's going to affect you too. Now, the other thing that I can recommend is take a look at your astrology chart. Take a look at your astrology chart. See where Gemini is for you. See, where your moon is. See what you have in Gemini. This is a big deal. So to see how else this is going to affect you, because it's going to affect you in like multiple ways. We're all multi-dimensional creatures here. So let's look at this in layers. So it's going to affect us astrologically, it's going to affect our numerology. Just keep that in mind, that this moon and this aggression could affect your relationships. So when you keep that in mind, you have like a little heads up about it. The rest of the month is actually going to be a little bit easier, especially when we have that new moon in Capricorn. So that's going to be easier for you to deal with. The thing is, with the shadow sides of a two, which is sacrificing the self when you're becoming part of a unit or part of a group, um, or even a couple. You sacrifice the self, you place others above the self. And that can cause you to be very indecisive because you don't want to make a decision if it's going to hurt somebody else. You don't want to make a decision because, like, you want this, but this may hurt somebody else. And oh my gosh, like, I don't, this is not where you need to be. This is not where you need to be. You need to maybe step back. Don't take yourself out of the game, but you just need to step back and be aware that there could be some disharmony in some of your relationships and not let it affect you personally. However, you also don't need to sacrifice the self for the good of the group. We're not in that. We're not, that's not a place where you need to be in either. So keep that in mind. I know, but it's still going to be a great month. It really is, because the rest of the month is like after that full moon, the rest of the month is only just, it's just so much easier. We have Sun squared Jupiter. That's always great. That's always completely positive, and it's right at the winter solstice too. So it's like doubly great. So there's some good stuff that's happening this month. It's awesome. All right, so let me pull a few cards for you, see what's going on, see if we can get some, some good advice for you for this month. I'm going to be pulling from Moonology, the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, and the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards. They're so lovely. They're so lovely. And I don't have my second camera on today. I moved it so I can record something else. But um all right, twos. Oh, Balsamic Moon, a time for healing. If I could get this camera to focus in on it, oh, that would be better. There we go. A time for healing, Balsamic Moon. Get the selenite out. A time for healing. This could be about a time for healing some of your relationships. Especially after like we get through that full moon in Gemini and that sort of aggression. I feel like this has to do with you keeping an open heart. This has to do with you keeping an open heart here. Life path 2. And you can maintain your individuality while you're a part of a couple, while you're a part of a group. You can do it. It's challenging, I know. Again, I live with a 2. Damara, guiding children. There's a relationship, huh? Orpiment. Wow, success. Fantastic. Okay, let's get my glasses out. And here, we'll start with this one because I don't need a book for it. Damara, guiding children. That's such a lovely picture. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Very, very important relationship to have, right? And it's funny that the next card is the balsamic moon because that is also about a time for healing. Okay, let me see if I can find the balsamic moon in this book. Here it is. Okay, a time for healing. Um, Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over the cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. Mhm. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. And I also feel like this card with guiding children has to do with your inner child, life path too. Just saying. I know. Here we go. Orpiment. Okay, success. That's so awesome. Okay, the medicine of orpiment encourages you to strive and succeed in everything you put your intention and energy into. It works intimately with the element of fire as it burns through any doubts and brings a deeper sense of focus, strength, and embodiment of self. In this space, you can find the recipe for success and the support of the universe to manifest your dreams and passions. Wow. So, this is really an awesome time for you, Life Path 2. This is a great time of healing for you, not just healing and working with children, but also working with your inner child. It's gonna I think that's gonna help you. I think it's gonna bring you some success. So during this time, when you pull back a little bit, not leave the game, but when you pull back a little bit, this is gonna be a great time for you to sort of sit back and go, how can I work within myself? And it'll also keep you out of the aggression of that full moon in Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 2. I so appreciate your support on this new channel of mine. I look forward to seeing you in 2023. So make sure that you catch your monthly numerology or the explanation of the numerology for 2023 in December. Be sure to check out your weekly zodiac reading that is also on this channel and some of my other shows from Metaphysical Round Table's YouTube channel that have migrated over here, like Astrology Chat and Reviewed. This is going to be great. This is going to be a great month. It really is. So I hope you have a wonderful December. I hope it's fantastic and manifesting and very harmonious for you. And I hope to see you in 2023. But until I see you again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.